Oh, all right, now, baby, little baby, need you here, help me out. Come on, little baby. All right. Boom, 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 boom. And talking so I know a place, y'all. I'll take you there. Ain't nobody crying. I'll take you there. Ain't nobody worried. I'll take you there. No smiling faces. I'll take you there. Fly in the rain. I'll take you there. Oh, I'll take you there. Oh, I'll take you there. Mercy now. I'll take you there. Calling for mercy. I'll take you there. Mercy. I'll take you there. I'll take you there. Oh, I'll take you there. I wanna take you there. Just take me by my hand. Let me lead the way. Oh, I'll take you there. Let me take you there. I'll take you there. Let me take you there. I'll take you there. Ain't no smiling faces. I'll take you there. Up in here, lying to I'll take you there. You got to let me. I'll take you there. Take you on a ride. I'll take you there. Oh, all right. I'll take you there. Oh, all right. I'll take you there. Oh, I'll take you there. Oh, yeah, I'll take you there. Oh, yeah, I'll take you there.
Ooh, well, take us there. Good morning. Good morning. You're listening to 106.1 Praise FM, one of Radio One's favorite stations, and you're listening to I Know a Place and I Want to Take You There. And this is a great time for me to say we know a place and we like to take you there, because it's not just me this week. Dr. Matthew L. Jones is back with us. Good morning, Dr. Jones.
Good morning, good morning,
Yes.
good morning,
Good
good morning, everybody.
Everybody.
Good morning, Baltimore. Good morning, Delaware.
Delaware,
Good morning, D.C.
And good morning, what is it, America? Yes.
It is a blessing to be here. We thank God for this day
Yes.
and the opportunity. We know that this day was represent a national, something for the National Grandmother Consideration Day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the national, what they call it, the National Wine and Cheese Day. There are special days that are.
Wine and Cheese Day?
Yeah,
Okay.
then they have other special days that they have identified for the day. But today, I kind of want to talk about, as people are aware, that my wife passed.
Oh, yes.
And she came from a special family. Her father was one of the principals of a school, a school that was in Mount Holly, Arkansas, a school that eventually he became principal of not only the black school but the whole school, the white school. You know, he went to Tuskegee Institute where he graduated way back in the day.
Okay.
Kind of represent how my father, was educated, probably around the same. He was born in, I think he was born in 2000 and, he was born in 1906, I
Ooh,
think.
1906.
My father was born in 1902, so my
Okay.
father was a little bit older than him, 1902. But today I just want to recognize Maxine W. Jones, Maxine White.
Yes.
That's my wife who passed, and I want to
Yes.
just throw out her experiences, my encounter with her, how we met each other.
Oh, yes.
Where we
Do
came.
tell. Tell us the secret.
Yeah, we fortunate enough. She was from Mount Holly, and I'm from Cane Ridge, Snow Lake area, which is
How far apart? What is that?
that's one is on the Mississippi, close to the Mississippi side of the state country, and the other one on right at Texas side of the country.
Oh.
So it's all the way to the other side of the state.
Oh, I'm dying to hear how you guys met then. I'm so curious.
All the way to the other side of the state, Mount Holly. It was amazing. My roommate in college was a graduate of that similar area. About 15 miles up was a little city from Mount Holly that my roommate Willie Davis came out of, and Leroy Green was also Willie Davis' classmate in high school that came out of that section down there.
Okay.
And they ended up my roommate at the University of Arkansas in Pine Bluff.
Roommates.
They did, yeah. They ended up being my roommate.
Okay.
So while I was, of course, while I was in school, I was fortunate enough, due to the commitment that my father had, the domination, that the provision that he had the grocery store, he had everything,
Okay.
He had all this land, but he passed when I was 14. But the point I'm making is, I'm fortunate enough, my mother, when I got ready to go to college, provided me with a car.
You had a car.
I drove a
that
car.
was like a big deal back then. That was like, oh Lord, you were like sitting on top of the world.
I was fortunate that I was blessed to have that type of family that able to give me these type of services. And it was one day we were in the dormitory. I think it must have been a Saturday or something. We were in the dormitory where we stayed. Where we stayed.
Yeah.
In the room, we were talking.
Hanging out in the dorms.
Yeah, in there talking, and probably doing playing. Willie Davis and myself, and all at once, Leroy Green came to the room, and he said, "Matthew, could I borrow your car? My young lady who come from the area where I came from, she needs to go downtown. Can I borrow your car and take her downtown?" And I said, okay, you can use my car, but I'm gonna go out there and see who you're gonna be taking.
Okay. You said, let me monitor this. Okay.
Let me see who, I'm gonna go out there and meet what lady you're gonna be taking. I went out, of course, when I went out there to see who he was gonna be taking, and lo and behold, this lady that was sitting there, he said, this is Robert White, the principal's daughter from Mount Holly. This is Maxine White. Oh, I said, how you doing? That's where I first
your roommate,
met her.
Oh, because your roommate was taking her out?
Out to the downtown.
This is getting juicy. Don't turn that down, folks.
He said, I'm gonna need to take her. She needs to go downtown, So I said, okay. So that's when I first met him. Now she does not remember that.
Oh.
She never remember that.
She never remembers
No.
that.
So because later on, I did a lot of typing. I was a fast typer at the time. 120 correct words per minute. I do typing for people who wanted to do research papers. And
that was your side
Yeah,
hustle.
yeah, I was doing that. And I did tutoring.
Okay.
And so
You were smart.
she ended up in a class with me, Maxine did. And she was needed to go to the library, and she asked me would I assist her and help her with some work at the library. And that's where we met. Now, she remembered this, but she don't remember me meeting her already.
Oh, she did remember that.
She don't remember when Leroy, was taking her downtown. But that's where we met. And of course, I was typing a lot of research papers for different students,
Okay. Doing your little thing?
Yeah.
Hustling around,
Yeah,
moving around on the campus.
yeah,
You were the
yeah.
go-to guy. Okay, understood. They called you Matthew. That's hilarious.
Yeah. So I was doing it. Of course, shortly after that, I became president of the Baptist Student Union,
Okay.
which is a Southern Baptist Convention organization.
Okay.
And that's when, I got tied in with doing all of the other stuff that I had to do. Like in 67, the Baptist Student Union, the Southern Baptist Convention, sent me to Atlanta, Georgia, to work with Dr. Martin Luther King in '67. in '68, they sent me to Miami because Martin Luther King was assassinated April the 4th in '68. And they sent me to Texas to work the streets in Texas, and they send 3 white girls with me.
Oh, to protect you?
No,
Hilarious.
to work the streets in Texas.
Work with you. Yeah. Oh, well, you're in Texas, so they can do.
I'm
do
not
work.
Texas. I mean in Miami.
In Miami, okay.
Worked the streets in Miami, and I had them out there. We were dealing with the crisis and this stuff, you know, and one of the black guys who kind of in that section, kind of dominating this, he called me over. Come here, and I went over to see what he wanted. He said, "Are you out of your cotton picking mind?"
Ooh.
I said, "What you mean?" He said, "You bring them white girls in there, you're gonna get shot by both sides. We're gonna shoot you for bringing them in there, and they're gonna shoot you for being with them."
Oh my God, this sound Christian, but okay. And circle me back to how Miss Maxine. How did she come into this story? Is this? Are you talking about the time where after y'all met and you ventured off?
This is this still at the university where I'm doing all this stuff.
And she went to the universities as well.
She was there. She was a student.
She was a student.
She was one of this. She ended up in a class, and that's why I assisted her in the library.
Okay, and she played naive that she didn't remember about getting in your car with the
No,
guy.
she didn't remember that part.
I love Miss Maxine. She my type of girl. She don't admit to nothing. Don't tell.
But we got, we were in a class, and so we started studying together, and we started working together, and I started, helping not only her but a lot of the students. But we went through
y'all
this
was
process.
And you
we
got
connected.
On how to make her your girlfriend. Okay, I'm getting
sort of,
the tea.
kind of got connected.
Sort of, kind of.
And as time passed,
it evolved.
Yeah, we started doing things together and stuff like that, and then. I decided that I was gonna, since we had kind of gotten close a little, I said I'm gonna propose to her.
Wait a minute, hold on. So you went from going to class, hanging out, and y'all heard him say doing stuff together, hanging out, doing some stuff together, and then you said, "Oh, I'm ready to propose."
I'm gonna propose to her.
This story is getting juicy because
Yeah.
y'all know he skipped all of the
So
stuff.
I went in Baltimore.
So how long from the time y'all were in class till the time you proposed? How much time was that? Was that a school year or a semester?
Let me see. That was a year and a half.
So you knew her for a year.
Yeah.
Well, you had already met her, but you had gotten to know her over a year.
Yeah, over a year.
And then you said, "I'm ready to propose."
Especially going through a year and a half, some going through other courses and assisting and other stuff with. And, I help people. We had music going. We had a lot of, I had a major at the Baptist student. I had a major choir. And we would travel and sing and all that stuff,
Okay, so all right, so wait a minute. So you proposed. Okay, so you were ready. So you were ready to propose to Miss Maxine.
I went and bought some rings.
You bought rings with an S?
I went and bought some rings for propose with.
And then what did she do when you? Where did you propose? What did you
Well,
do? Like tell me the tea.
I came to the, got with her. We been talking, and I pulled the ring to propose, and she rejected it.
Did you get down on one knee?
I don't remember all that, but
That's probably why she rejected
you. No, I
you.
probably did. I went through the proper.
Okay, you went through the proper
procedure.
Had you already asked her dad?
Her dad, no. The dad was miles away. He was in Mount Holly. We
Okay, so
at
she
the
might
university.
have just said, but she might have rejected you because she said you ain't talked to my dad about this.
Well,
so she rejected you.
She rejected it. Yeah.
Fast forward.
Well, so I, said, well, that's the circumstances that I just moved on. I moved on. And but I kept the rings. But I moved on. And at the end of that thing was coming up to the close of the school for that week, that end of the year,
End of year, like as the close of semester.
The close of coming up to
winter
Christmas.
Winter break.
Coming up to winter break.
College winter break.
Yeah. So I got in my car and pulling out and going, getting ready to head to our farm, which is, down in
you had to
Snow
ride
Lake.
the road.
Yeah. So I'm going, and as I pulled out and drove around and coming through the campus, that she was walking. So I pulled up and stopped and said, "Hey, you want someone need a ride?" She said, "Yeah." She got in, and she said, "I need to go so and so." So I drove on up there where she wanted to get out, and when I got there, because I'm getting ready to head to Arkansas,
Uh-huh.
headed to Snow Lake.
Uh-huh.
She said, where are my rings?
Where are my rings?
The rings
Oh,
I...
you proposed to her? Oh, I love Miss Maxine, soon to be First Lady Maxine.
She said, where are my rings?
Where are my rings?
I said, oh, you going to accept them? She said, yes, I want my rings.
Oh.
So I still had them in the car, so I got them.
So you had them in the car in the glove box.
It had been in there for a good little while, you know.
Oh, collecting some dust, waiting for her. Okay, so you proposed and said, well, no, you proposed, she rejected you. Fast forward, winter break, you saw her walking. It was almost like it was fate. It was like almost like probably
Circumstances, you know. It's just the one that I didn't come out of there before she started walking, you know, because...
That's what I'm saying, is she thought about it like this is fate.
So there was
it's
divine
destiny.
move.
Divine intervention.
Yeah,
All
divine
right.
intervention.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So then she gets in the car, she says, where are my rings? And you said, oh, you're going to accept my proposal? And she looks at you and says, yes. In her mind, she says, yes, I guess I will. But she says, yes.
Yes.
I'm going to accept your proposal. So she got her rings,
Yes.
and then she went home for winter break.
She went on with the rings, and I went on to Snow Lake.
Oh.
So when we came back to class, you know, then we started making plans and stuff before we were going to get married and all that stuff. So
How many years were y'all married? Do you know what wedding anniversary? When is your wedding anniversary, and when would it have been?
we had already passed the 57th year.
And so after that, y'all stopped counting.
No, before she passed.
Oh, 50.
This year was
So
the
y'all had okay. So y'all had
57 years.
Oh, 57 years. Ooh, somebody
I
had
know
to
I'm
do
not
Dr.
that
Jones
old,
for
but it's
57
57.
years. So when did you guys? So fast forward, you guys got married.
Well,
planned the
what
wedding.
happened? I remember I was working with the Southern Baptist Convention, and so they had offered me a full scholarship to go to Texas seminary in Texas, Dallas,
Okay.
Texas.
Yeah, you told me about that.
But I went to Chicago.
You decided to go to Chicago. Yeah, you did a pivot. You switched up the move. So you
Yeah,
went to
Chicago State.
So did she go with you? Or
Well,
did she
what
decide
happened
to stay?
was, we
I like to
before
see you
that,
say, well, what
before
had
I,
happened was.
before in April, we got married. That's before the graduation of '69. Just before we graduated, we had gotten married.
Oh.
So we got married. So I got a place to stay right there near campus.
Oh, you were showing off. Okay.
Yeah. So we got a place and we got married and we did a lot of things. We were fortunate. We brought different. I was a member of Afro Fraternity, so we brought different singers to the school.
Oh yeah, you told me about that period of your
Yeah,
life. Yeah.
and we brought James, my brother, who was ahead of me at the university. He said, James Brown can beat Jackie Wilson singing. I said, can't nobody beat Jackie Wilson singing. That's what I said. He said, yeah, you should see James Brown. Get him to come to the school. So I got James Brown to come to the school.
You were something else, sir. You were that guy. So that's how Miss Maxine got lured in, guys.
So
Y'all
James
listening.
Brown came there, boy, he performed like nothing in the world. That was amazing.
So you
but
did all
anyway,
that, yeah.
we had gotten married by the time I think James Brown got there. So so we graduated together from the university, and we packed our bags and we went to Chicago together.
Oh, she went to Chicago with you.
Before we went to Chicago, my roommates, we got together because at that time they wanted to. Many great business wanted to accept black graduates, you know.
Yeah.
So we went across the country interviewing. Me and my roommate, I'm driving. We had my car, you know. We went to Detroit and all, and we had job offers all across the country. and so
then you went to Chicago.
So we came back to Chicago. When we came back I had a brother already staying in Chicago. So when we came back to Chicago, we agreed to go to accept the position in Kankakee. It's fit about 35, 40 miles outside of Chicago. That's when we all agreed that we're going to work. That's where we're going to accept this job there in Kankakee.
Yeah. So that's where you guys went. So I just want to hear more about Miss
Yeah,
Maxine.
come on over here.
So Miss Maxine decides to go with you to Chicago, to
Wait.
Kankakee, whatever.
Did
she work?
we was in Chicago.
Because I want to talk about her. Did she work? Did she get a
No.
job there?
Wait, no.
Or she was a stay-at-home wife?
No. She. Wait a minute now. That's why we agreed to go to Kankakee in September. It was coming up to September. We agreed to go take the job in Kankakee, right?
Yes.
But by the time September got there, we both had gotten a job in Chicago. Maxine and myself got an instructing job in Chicago. You got it? So I didn't show up in Kankakee.
Oh.
They called me and said, where are you? You're supposed to be down there. I said, I'm going to stay in Chicago. So we both accepted the position, Maxine and myself. We taught school in Chicago, and I went to Chicago State.
Okay, good. So, Dr. Jones, we want to get to the juicy stuff. Like, y'all got married, y'all was in Chicago, y'all got jobs there. When did you have your first kid? How long were you married before you had your first child?
Who was the first child?
Well, I see her. She's sitting right here. I want to know how long was y'all together before she came in the mix. I want the tea.
She was born a year and some days later in Chicago. After we had been in Chicago.
So you moved Miss Maxine to Chicago. Miss Maxine lived in Chicago. She got her job, and then a year later, she got pregnant.
A year later, she had this girl.
Well, she had the baby a year later. Oh, so she got pregnant early on in the marriage because the baby came within the first year of the marriage. So baby was here by anniversary 1.
Yeah, well, right after the anniversary.
Right after the anniversary, the baby came.
Yeah, after the anniversary, yeah.
Y'all know Dr. Jones? He must love Miss Maxine. He wastes no time. And then how many kids did y'all have all together?
3.
3 girls.
3 girls.
And then you had to get your son through one of your daughters, because that's how you got Logan, because you ain't had no boys.
All of them.
Yes.
Oh. He got sons.
All of y'all had sons?
Yeah,
oh
all of them had sons.
Wow. So that's how you know what? That's how God works. He said, I'm going to give you the girls, and then you're going to get your boys on the next round. Okay, you didn't have to have them. That is perfect. So 57 years, you guys are married. And so.
But see, we were in Chicago. Mm-hmm. Now, while I was at the University of Arkansas, the president of Virginia Union University, when I was over the Baptist Student Union, came there and talked to me and met me. So I decided that I was going to go to Atlanta to the section where, Martin Luther King went to graduate school. So I was going to go there. Mm-hmm. And I was going to leave to Chicago and we're going to go down to Atlanta. So when I made my arrangements to fly down there for orientation, I missed my flight. I missed my flight to Atlanta.
Okay.
I got there 5 minutes too late out of Chicago.
Oh, my.
I missed my flight, so I came on back. And I went on back by the school. They had a substitute teacher. I didn't have to be there, but I just went on back by. They said, you're supposed to be in Atlanta. I said, I missed my flight. Mm. So amazing thing. See, that's how I know the divine power works. 1 week later, after I missed my flight, the president of Virginia Union called me and said, what you doing in Chicago? You know you need to be in graduate school here in Virginia, so you come on down here.
And you left. And so
I packed after this year was over, we packed up, and I took Mona. She was about 3 months old.
But I want to hear about Miss Maxine. What was she doing? Because we talking about you.
She was teaching school in Chicago, too.
Okay, so she was teaching school in Chicago.
So we closed that out, and we went to
Virginia Union.
We went to Virginia.
So what did she do while you were, because we heard your story when you was in seminary school. What was she doing while you were in seminary school? Was she at home with the children?
Where?
Was she being a mom?
Where?
What was Miss Maxine doing?
She was teaching, working in the school system.
So when she went to Virginia, she got another job.
We got a job. She got a job.
Let's talk about her being a boss. She made moves everywhere she went, okay? She wasn't sitting at home.
She got a job.
Okay, she was an educator.
Yeah,
okay, let's talk.
She worked there. She worked there until I
finished school.
No, she worked there until I came here.
So you was in school, and she was the breadwinner. She was working.
I was working too.
You worked too?
Yeah.
Okay, well, tell us the tea. Tell us the tea. Okay, so y'all both worked, and then y'all moved here afterwards.
Yeah, we were working. She was working in the school system, and I was doing several things.
Was all the baby? Selling life insurance?
was,
Oh, that's a life insurance time when he was teaching the class and doing all the things.
Yeah, what
Okay.
happened?
He was being a substitute teacher too.
I was,
Okay.
I remember I walked in one day, and everybody was whispering, and they were like, "Your daddy is here."
Oh, shucks, substitute teacher at your
Yeah,
school?
your daddy
Is
is
this
here.
the tea? I need to know.
No, I
Dr.
was.
Jones.
They would bring me to.
You ain't telling
No,
us the tea.
they would bring me to the. No, I was the.
And you had to be good in school.
No, I was head of the children. I was their leader. For my
For the
children.
PTA.
PTA for the school.
Oh, we
Yeah.
know you were involved.
So, but they would bring me there to speak. I would come to the school and be a speaker for the school, right? And that time I was the rap.
So wait a minute, hold on.
I would rap. I would do the rapping.
You were doing rapping. Okay, so wait a minute. Did your mom teach at your school?
No, she
Yes.
was at a different school.
No, at one time.
One time.
Yeah, I was at the school where my mom taught.
Let me find out. Wait a minute. So you were in
We
another
all
class.
were.
Okay. So wait a minute. All the girls were born in Virginia.
No,
well, you
I
were
was born in Chicago.
Chicago, and then the other two girls were born in Virginia.
Yeah.
So y'all were working, making your babies, making the donuts. Ramona's the oldest, doing her thing, and then yes. So,
I was done a lot of speaking and they had me. There was special schools there even. There was schools there was a special school that had only girls who had been pregnant. They all got them all together.
Yeah.
So they would have me to come speak to them, motivate them and all that. But I did a lot of motivation speaking for businesses. And one of the business I was done motivating speaking for was the insurance company. And one of
you told us about that. They the
Yeah.
people that kept you. But tell me this.
one of the boys said, "You think that you're so easy? Why don't you do it?"
Yeah, and then you had the best sales, and you were teaching.
Yeah.
But what is your fondest memory of living in Virginia with Miss Maxine? What is
Well,
the best thing
what-
you remember about Virginia with her?
The Southern Baptist Convention put me over to a community program,
Okay.
and she came in charge of the instructions in the building that they had. We owned this whole building, right? And she became the instructions for the kids in that building. So she was working along with me when I took over that building for the Southern Baptist Convention. She also got a position teaching the kids in the same place.
See, okay, there you go, because we can ready to go to
So,
break. But
so
was
she worked with those kids.
Your mother was brilliant.
Mine was the backyard.
Oh, the backyard.
Yeah, we had all of these materials left over from, I guess, when they had renovated the house. And she would just let us use all the materials and create like little huts and houses and things. And she kept the shed clean, so it had bricks and stuff in it. And then when we did our first play, it was in the backyard underneath that
See,
tree.
This is stuff I want to hear. Yes.
My mom set out all the chairs for us and made like iced tea. And we invited the whole neighborhood. We were out in the backyard. She was our hostess.
Yes.
And we did this little stupid version of Little Red Riding Hood. Where we had the grandmama had to come out of the wolf body. I don't even remember how we pulled it off, but that's my memory.
That's
what I
the
want to hear. I want your
beginning.
memory.
That's the beginning.
And let's be clear. I just want to say before we go to break, though, Miss Maxine, you could tell she was not only a educator but a brilliant, smart woman. Because notice Dr. Jones say most men would be like, "Well, what's your fondest memory of your wife, Virginia?" They would talk about something she cooked, something she baked. Now I'm sure she could cook and bake, all the things. I'm sure she was D, all of the above. But to speak on something that she did to impact the community. You just spoke on how she really, like, that was your start. That's what Dr. Jones talks about on this platform, about touching our children when they're young to reach their talents. And your mom nailed it. Like, she put your first play, and you've gone on to write plays, Tyler Perry. You've been all over the world doing your thing. But it started in that backyard.
Yes.
Ramona, that's deep.
We were trying to raise money for, like, our little community friends to go to Chuck E. Cheese's.
Yes.
So we came in with this scheme to cut grass. We did a little bit of that. And then we decided we were going to do this little stupid, it's not stupid, but it was a very stupid version.
And the fact that you remember is funny.
And then we raised our little money, and she put us all in her car and took us all to Chuck E. Cheese's.
I love that. So listen, guys, we are talking about the life of First Lady Maxine, but I just call her Miss Maxine so she got to the First Lady part, because she's not a First Lady yet at where we are in the story. But we have her firstborn and her beautiful daughter Ramona here with us, who's got some announcements for us and some really good things. So don't go anywhere. There are no commercials. We're just playing a song, Dr. Jones' theme music. Yeah, that's it. So
we are the people, and we can do it.
And we are definitely doing it. We'll be right back after the song, guys. Yes.
It's time.
Yep.
Time to make some change.
Here we go.
We are the people who can do it.
Oh, yeah.
It's time. Time to make some change. We are the people who can do it.
Yo, Mob, kick it for me one time.
What is the world coming to? Seems like everyone is running from the truth.
Yep.
We got scared up and fine, walking through the night. We're the people, we can do it if we try. I know we can do it. Somebody ask me, why do we have to go through it? It's just the test of our faith. Oh, we're living day to day. We don't know where, we don't know when, but it's coming from again. It's time.
About that time.
Time to make some change. We are the people who can do it. It's time.
It's about that time, y'all.
Time to make some change. We are the people who can do
Yo,
it.
Mob, kick it for me one more time.
It's Jesus is spreading mighty fast. It's earthquakes are moving through the land. It ain't nothing but a sign. Gotta make up our mind. We're the people, we can do it if we try. I know we can do it. Somebody ask me, why do we have to go through it? It's just a test of our faith. We just live it day by day. Don't know when, don't know when, but it's coming
You know what?
It's time.
About that time, y'all.
Time to make some change.
Yep.
We are the people who can do it. It's time. Time to make some change. We are the people who can do it.
Here we go. Well, it's time to make that change. People of the world today are fading. All of us have our ups and downs. You better think about it or you won't be around. What we need is a little bit of love, sent by one from heaven up above. Take a seat, it's simple and plain. This ain't no game, you know what I'm saying.
I know we can do it. Somebody ask me, why do we have to go through it? It's just a test of our faith. We're living day by day. Don't know when, don't know when,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's coming right.
Here we go.
It's time.
It's about that time, y'all.
Time to make some change.
That's right.
We are the people who can do it.
We gotta make that change.
It's time.
About that time.
Time to make some change.
Yep.
We are the people. We can do it.
We can do it. Here we go.
It's time.
Okay, well, I was getting more tea, guys, while we were listening to Time to Make a Change, because we're the people that can do it. But I want to turn the show over. So first of all, I've talked about First Lady Maxine, because we evolved to the point where they left Virginia and moved here to Maryland. But I know, Ramona, you have some good stuff for us today as well. So you got some stuff.
Yes, I am here to talk about Camp Excellent.
Camp Excellent.
This is our last week. Thank you, Lord.
Are you serious?
Yes.
It's gone that fast?
It's our last week of camp, and at the end of camp, we are a theater arts camp. We always do a production. So we have a new production this year called Who is Baby Bear?
Who is Baby Bear?
And the show is about imagination and possibilities. And if you can see it, then you can believe it and you can manifest it. And it's about shaping the world into the kind of place you want to see and you want to be, and how you do that with faith and positive thinking and supporting one another. And it centers around 4 or 5 kids, 6 kids, and one is a bully, and the main character kind of overcomes her constant attacks on her and shifts her friend's opinion to helping her, and then at the end there's a transformation with the bully. And it's all about what you believe in and your imagination. And the story of Baby Bear was actually a story of my husband and my granddaughter when she lived with us when she was up to 5.
We talking about Little Mary?
Yes, Little Mary. My husband took care of her after school every day. And they would get into all kind of stuff. He built chairs in the tree and all kind of things for her. And so when she would go to bed at night, I would tell her stories about Princess Mary and Baby Bear Russell. And so this is kind of a homage to him and their relationship, how they were always building things, and the kids in the neighborhood would come through and say, "What y'all working on?" And he would kind of include everybody in, and everybody knew Russell, and everybody knew Russell and Mary's relationship, even at the Family Dollar and the McDonald's.
Everywhere they went, sounds like, yes, they were a duo.
Yes, so it's kind of an homage to that. So the play is Friday at 1 p.m. I just want to thank Camp Concord. They come in, they support every year and bring all the kids. If there are any other camps out there, please come. It's $5 for kids, $10 for adults. It's going to be about an hour and a half, so you can be out of there by 2:33 and get back to your camp. We're holding it at Ricestown United Methodist Church on Main Street in Ricestown Road. It's at 1 p.m. You can go to our website at www.epstage.org and get your tickets.
Yeah.
You can also purchase a copy of the script as well as performance rights if you want to do it at your church or in your community theater.
Really cool, Ramona.
Later in the spring, we'll be also coming out with lesson plans if you have a theater program, because in our camp, the kids build all of the set pieces. They they help develop the music. They also help create the dances. So there'll be, we're going to come out with a workshop book where it'll have lesson plans for visual arts, music, and dance on how to create your own version or interpretation of this. On the website, it's also the children's play that we've been doing for the last 15 years called Follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Oh, yes, that one. I love that
Yes,
one.
and you can also purchase that script as well as the rights to do that. We don't have a workshop book for that yet, but
notice you say yet.
yes, but we're gonna, after we finish this one, we'll go back and work on it.
Yeah.
And of course, on there is the book, the Ichabod Imperative, which is a book that me and Russell worked on how to work with young people and in this current age and how to help develop them and how important it is to think out of the box and create new opportunities for young people to engage their faith and the church. That's on there as well. So go to the website, www.epstage.org, and you can also give me a call at 443-381-2363.
Oh, that's perfect.
Maybe better say that again.
Yeah.
Yes, 443-381-2363.
And don't hesitate. Everybody knows the number to the church. Everybody knows.
Yes.
Don't hesitate to call Miss Roxanne this week, and she'll point you in the right direction. But that's exciting. And then I love that you said, really my heart goes out to you because your energy feels good. Like I could feel your energy. You feel like you're in a good space. But this is a play that is inspired somewhat by your husband, and he just recently passed. So this is a year for you. 2026 is one heck of a year for you. You've lost your husband and your mom. I mean, the good thing is as believers, we know that they're in a better place and that they are smiling down on us. But
we'll see them again.
And we'll see them again. But this is a major year for you right now.
Do we know that they see you right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that part.
Yes, yes.
That part right there. So kudos to you for showing up for these kids.
I have this Google monitor in my kitchen, and every time I start fussing, his pictures just start showing up on the Google monitor, and I'm like, okay, Russell, I'm shutting up.
Okay, he's like, let it go, Ramona. I love that, though. But this is a big, I mean, the fact that you show up for these children, though, and, you know, I'm sure that's why God continues to push you and encourage you and keep you in good spirits. So we, you know, everybody that's listening that knows you, I know that they're praying for you and, you know, just giving you all of your flowers because you show up. You still, in spite of everything, you always show up. You show up for these young people. You show up for these kids. You show up for your family, for the church. And, you know, it's a big deal. So kudos to you. Like, we got to give you your flowers while you are here. So before we went to break, though, I do want to ask you this question because we were talking about your mom, and I was like, she's such a boss, and she's like, she, you know, started, like, really your talents into play and acting and all those things and being an actress, and she was an educator, which I'm sure she touched many folks, and she was a community person. But then I said, well, Doctor, what's your favorite memory? Dr. Jones didn't talk about, like, a meal or something she cooked, but what was the favorite thing? Because I know your mom had to know her way around the kitchen a little bit, messing with a Southern man, so, or from wherever they from. What was
she
your
cooked
favorite?
everything.
I know she. Look, Dr. Jones said she cooked everything.
Banana
Always had a
pudding.
plate ready.
Banana pudding.
Banana pudding.
Yeah.
Oh, was the cookie soft? Like she would cook. I love.
Yeah, it was really good.
Her banana pudding.
Yeah,
That
it was actually homemade pudding. She didn't use the box.
What?
No, she had this. No,
She made her own pudding.
she made her own pudding.
Do tell. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and it was really good. It was rich and thick.
To kind of make you call her when she make it and say, "Put mine up. I'll be there to get it."
Actually, they all did it. Like, make sure you make me something separate. And then, of course, the macaroni and cheese.
I thought you were going to say the macaroni.
Yeah, of
Macaroni
course.
and
That was her
cheese.
thing. Yeah.
And that's what I need to learn how to make. At 44,
Yeah.
I still ain't made a good macaroni
It was
and cheese.
creamy, just like you would get out of the store. It was creamy and soft.
Yeah.
They like it with sugar. I was the only one that didn't want sugar in it.
Yeah, I don't know if I want
Sweet.
sugar
I
in my
wanted to
macaroni.
sweeten it a little bit.
I never had, like,
they
a
all
little
ate it
sweet
with
taste
yeah,
beverages,
no.
really?
Mine, always made me a little separate dish on the side that didn't have no sugar in it.
Her firstborn, her baby girl. Look, sorry to the other siblings. You can't help but being the firstborn. That wasn't your fault. They had
It's
you
not my
first.
fault.
Not your fault.
It's not my fault.
You got the special amenities. I love that. And so getting back to when she now became, because you moved here to Maryland because you got the church here, right? You
Yeah,
came
well-
here for the church.
Well, she was still working in
Virginia.
Richmond.
In Richmond. Mm-hmm.
Because I had to graduate.
Oh yeah, you were in school.
So I came.
High school, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you were coming to high
And
school.
I came here, and she was still working in Virginia for another year afterward.
Because Old Dominion gave me a scholarship.
Oh.
And she went.
Yeah. I did not go to a HBCU. Okay.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
No, but that's what makes
We're
you
not
who
gonna hold
you
that
are.
against you, but
No, because she's a part of her dad. Everything in your life is HBCU. So why would you need the experience when it's right in your home?
No, I actually rationalized that. I said
Yes.
I feel like
You
I
already
needed to
connected.
know how the other side works.
Yes.
So that I could be able to navigate through the other side.
Yes.
And it actually gave me the skills to do that because I had to fight. When I first got to ODU, there was a teacher. First of all, my counselor didn't pay attention to me. She put me in a chemistry class for engineers.
Oh my God.
And I was horrible. Not that I was bad at chemistry, because I was pretty good at science and math. But the whole concept, it was going.
Geared towards the engineer.
And I went to meet with my instructor, and he said, "Oh, you're not going to ever pass this class." That was all he had to tell me.
They're not gonna never pass this.
No.
now I was told that also when I was in graduate school in the doctoral program. I had a white instructor. He said no black been in my class before, and nobody gonna pass. Of course,
That's a
it was
real.
two. It was a huge class, and only two blacks, me and Freeman Rose.
And the fact that you remember the other, you can't.
And we
forget your
both
other
made
black counterparts.
and we
named
both made
Freeman Rose.
A's.
Well, of course.
Well, I didn't make an A. I got a B plus, but that's okay.
But that was more than what he thought, what he expected.
That's
out of
right.
you.
And I got out of that class.
That's like an A plus for me. Oh my God. So that's so wait a minute. So I'm hearing so far like your mom was just. She's not only in education, but she was a caretaker. But she is a woman of sacrifice. The fact that she was dealing with her daughter, staying behind, handling you guys in Richmond. Dr. Jones came here to set everything up for you guys so you could finish school and all the things. And so your mom has, it sounds like she's made, she left her whole family.
She was a daughter of a principal.
The first black principal in the state of Arkansas.
Wow.
So she was,
the daughter of the first black person. That's history.
And he dominated that section, like where she was the principal, like my father was
Yeah.
dominating the section where he was as.
But that's a woman of sacrifice, because she could have stayed there with her dad and been fine there. She would have been influential, connected to history. But she left her family and her home to come be a mom. And, well, she already was pursuing her own goals. But
And
yeah.
he had 3 daughters.
He had 3 daughters too?
Yeah.
And
2
she had
sons.
3 girls. Oh my God. I love
She
that.
had, her mother had 3 daughters and 2 sons, though, but
And she had her 3 daughters too.
yeah, she
That's
had
a
3
big
daughters.
deal. And I just love, and I admire, just must say, like, now while we're on the air, like, I really, kudos to Logan and all of you guys in the family. You guys really took care of your mom up until her last day. Like, that was a big deal for her to be able to be home and be comfortable, and you guys did everything that you could do. And so, I mean, that just speaks volumes on the type of family that you guys have, and the family sticking together and the sacrifices you guys made. And I love that she really didn't suffer. She really didn't suffer.
Yeah,
and
I
that's
think
favor.
Logan and Khalifa, they did a
Yeah, her
really,
grandbabies were there with her. Yeah.
really good job in understanding where everything was.
And little Mary did her little
and,
thing too.
and Logan's fiance
Yes,
Victoria.
Yes, Victoria too. Yes, all
And
the things.
I always remember she had already received the message, but Jesus said, "Let not your heart be troubled.
Yeah.
He that believeth in me, he that believeth in me also, believeth in God, also believeth in me." Then he said, "In my Father's house are many mansions,
Yeah.
and I'm going to prepare a place for you.
Yeah.
And if I go and to prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself. That where I am, there you will be also." So
Yeah.
she already had that.
She was
That
already
she was,
connected.
some say that was those that, well, she already lived in a mansion, but the mansion.
Oh,
that,
the mansion you bought.
But the mansion that Jesus was talking about is greater than any mansion ever built anywhere in
Yeah.
this world.
Absolutely.
So now she's in a real mansion.
She made it there before you, Dr. Jones. She must have been something special. God said, I'll take my baby girl first. That's a good thing. So that's amazing. So Dr. Jones, tell me this. What will you like? So she came here being the first lady, and so like, what is your like? If you think about like, I mean, you probably really can't figure out one particular thing, but tell us about one memory that's
I do
present.
remember that she had a challenge when she came here because her certification to teach did not quite transfer from Virginia to Maryland. That I remember. And Dr. Jones had to make some phone calls.
Of course he did. Pull some strings and make some phone calls. So she came here and still.
And she had
Education.
she had to get her master's equivalent in order for them to sort of certify her.
We had it officially done, though. She
Yeah,
did.
it was official. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we know you don't do nothing janky.
No,
We
it was
know it's
officially
official.
done.
Of course, we know, but we know that the powers that be, you made some phone calls to get it officially done. And so what schools did she work at here in Maryland?
William Penny Hughes Elementary.
Penderhughes, that's right, I read that. Penderhughes, okay.
The elementary school she taught at in Richmond was J.B. Fisher Elementary.
Penny was closed, and
Well,
she moved from.
They moved the building to another building
Yeah,
that
that's
is
what
now
I taught
elementary
at Penderhughes
and
one
middle
time.
school.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay, and so I said that's what's up, Miss Maxine. I'm sorry, First Lady. I
That's
said
okay.
what's up. But Dr. Jones, you're and so
And
for
she
you,
got in, of course, had a book, Development of a Square.
Yeah.
so she helped you write that book.
No, she didn't help me write the
We
book, but she
working on it.
worked with the kids. She was one of the persons who worked extensively under the directives of that book.
Oh yeah,
the
I
development
didn't know
of
she worked with the development of the square.
Yeah, she worked with the development.
Okay.
Constantly.
Constant. That was her
Yes.
thing. Because I know people. I mean, people see you guys, and like even me when I came around, like I knew that she was the first lady, and people talk so highly of her. But it's just when I came in the fold these last couple years since I've been on the show, I just haven't been able to. I never really spent that much time with her. And then like you guys, you're always on the go. Then she's here, so it's like, wouldn't you think about her legacy that she left here at Concord? What would you say her biggest legacy was? Is it development of the square? What is her legacy here? Like, what will people miss her and remember her for?
Love.
Love. She was, because that vibe of love, when I first met her and that smile and how she embraced me, it was a vibe.
She embraced everyone. All of the children were her children. And
Yes.
when she said move, you had to move.
Oh, I never see. Round. I love it. Yes.
She
First
said, don't
lady.
play with me. She
Okay,
said, don't play
First
with me.
lady.
And you have to understand what love is also, because
Mm-hmm.
God is love.
Mm-hmm.
And that one of the things that 1 John 4th chapter, the 16th verse
Uh-huh.
emphasizes, if you have love in your heart, you got
Yes.
God in you.
Yes, she did.
And if you got God in you, there's absolutely nothing you cannot do.
That's including loving Dr. Matthew L. Jones. She loved you. So shout out to First Lady Maxine. I love
I know,
it.
because she was a hottie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, she was.
She
She was
first
a
of all,
glamour queen.
No, let's be clear. I'm sorry, I'm getting too excited, guys. But that picture,
I know.
I want to say, baby, she was snatched from the gods. I said, well, Dr. Jones, you was the lucky one, honey. You might have came with a little butter, but she was the bread. She was, what they say, she's the whole loaf, not a slice. She was the loaf. I mean, beautiful. But that's where you get, you're beautiful. You have
thank
your
you.
mom's face. You
I
have
thought she's beautiful
the
because
hair.
I'm handsome.
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Jones, you fat for a swear, but that lady that you married, honey, she was sought after. I see why.
Yeah.
She told you no. That's why she told you no at first, because she knew she had options. She wanted to make sure. She was weighing her options. That's why she said, nah, I'll think on this. And then when you pulled up and she needed that ride, she said, all right, God, I'll take the sign. I'll take them. That's what she said, because your mom was gorgeous. And even as she aged beautifully.
Yes,
She looked
absolutely.
beautiful, a beautiful woman. Wore her hair, like all the things. You have beautiful hair, just all the things. And I just have to give people their flowers and credit where credit is due. So I know she will be missed tremendously, but I know she's in a better place, and I know nobody, none of us want to see anybody that we love suffering. So she's with God, advocating and all the things. And you said her biggest message was love. And that's God's greatest gift.
Yep.
And your mom had that, so that is her legacy. I love that. People didn't say, oh, she was the first lady, she cooked, or, oh, she was bad in her hats and her suit. Like, you gave something really core and of the essence that it was love, not her exterior, but her interior. And that's a big deal. And she raised her children and raised her grandchildren, and they love her. And you guys have a beautiful family. And so, definitely prayers go out. I know everybody's praying for you guys. You guys are a very popular family. I even received texts. I'm like, wait a minute, just 'cause I'm on the radio with them, I don't know, I ain't got no information. I'll send it to you when I get it. Because people are really, supporting you guys. They're pouring out their love, and, they want to be there to support you. And so let's give the arrangements, though, for somebody that's listening. What are the details of the arrangements?
Well, the services will start here at 10 o'clock. That's the family hour from 10 to 11. on
Okay, yeah, you
Saturday
need a
the
whole
1st.
hour.
10 to
can come in.
10 to 11, and the service will start at 11 o'clock. And,
Okay.
And we will go to King's Memorial Funeral Home.
This Saturday coming up.
This Saturday This Saturday.
August the 1st.
August 1st, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. is the family hour. So for folks that can't stay for the funeral and make it, that is the family hour. Are you guys doing a wake on Friday?
No.
No, it's all a part of everything on Saturday.
I love that.
Everything
that's
on
gonna be
Saturday.
that's a lot. The popularity in the family alone, that's a lot for you guys to take on. So I love that you guys are doing everything in one day to get over there.
And if you would like to come to the repast, please call the church to RSVP so we can get an actual count and even know if we're going to have the space we need. And the church's number is 410-367-1117. Or you can email the church at Concord Baptist Church Baltimore
Yes.
at gmail.com.
Concord Church, Baltimore.
Concord Church, yes,
At
Baltimore.
at gmail.com. And they can just call the church again. Miss Roxanne will be here. So and then and for folks that want to make donations or contribute, how are you guys accepting that? Are you receiving people at the house, or are you just taking it here at the church, or what's because people have asked
most
me
of the
that, and I
activity
said I
will
didn't
take
know.
place at the church. There'll be another function that they will pull everybody together again.
Okay, so you'll have memorials after the fact for
There'll
people
be
who
some
want.
activity, and also there will be, there will be a designated schedule for people who want to visit the house in Westminster. They can call the church
And set that up.
set their designated schedule. And that will be taking place all all this coming week, all this week coming week.
Well, thank you for sharing. I want all the people to know that have texted me and reached out. Y'all can hear me loud and clear. I was not withholding any information. I'm getting it in real time like everybody else. Did not want to be overwhelming, but we're going to respect the family, respect their wishes, making sure we're RSVP if we plan to spend the day with them after the services on Saturday. And you can call the church for any information we discussed today. You can call us at 410-367-1117. Ms. Roxanne will take your calls Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Or you can just play us back live on Concord Baptist Church Facebook and Concord Baptist Church Baltimore. Concord Baptist Church Baltimore on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you for sharing everything about your mom. And I love that her greatest gift to her legacy is L-O-V-E, love. Amen. That's a beautiful thing. Thank you guys for
Monica
listening.
and Monique.
Yeah.
Yes, her baby girls. I already. Yeah,
Monica.
Yeah. Ramona, but Mona, Monica, and Monique. Your 3 M's, your girls. I love it. Yes, and definitely our prayers go out to you, your siblings, your daughters, your whole family. Logan, the Khalifa, Mary. I mean, everybody. You guys were all so close, and so.
Prayer
Chris.
for special
Chris.
prayer.
Yes.
My youngest sister passed, and her service
Yeah, Logan told me that
this
too.
week as well. And,
Prayers go up.
And she
for the
was a
Joneses.
major person. You know, she did
A big deal.
all
You have
kind
to
of
miss
across
that.
this country. She worked with railroad companies and helping different cities.
So we got to do a show on her. We got to talk about her. So that's
Yeah,
coming up. Yeah, we have to talk
yeah,
about
Ethel,
her.
Ethel.
I love it.
And she
Sister
was named
Ethel.
after my grandmother's name. My mother's was named Ethel. Her
Okay.
name was Ethel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Love it. So, yep. So, again, rest in peace, First Lady Maxine Jones. And we're going to miss you. And I'm grateful that you guys decided to share.
And I
talk
know
with
a
her today.
place.
And you definitely took us there today. See you next week, guys, 11 a.m. Yes.
Praise 106.1.
This is Reality Radio. Recently, I heard a sermon.